know that this is my destiny. I was at my lowest, he saw the best of me. All of my doubts are the rest in peace. Buried them deep in the leg, I can work with the rest of me. Yes, I am blessed, never stress, disconnect from all my demons. They can never get the best of me. Truly blessed to be
What's going on, my little nomads, party people, and strangers everywhere across the internet? My name is V, and today for Nomadic Reviews, as I'm still trying to wake up, because I was trying to do this review later in the day, but oh lordy. So, this is cinema brought to my attention by my good buddy of Tia, and now here we are today talking about sorcerers, witches, witch hunters, and weird fourth thing.
Liar!
I am referring to the Machinima series of Witch Hunt. Witch Hunt is a brand new series from Phase Studios. I hope I'm saying the name right. As it's chronologically following the adventures of two twins of River and Willow. I can't say which one is which because they honestly don't have characters yet. I mean, they're characters, but we just met them. They don't have defining characters. I mean, there's a lot of other characters that we have in the show, but they don't also have anything defining about them. We just know the twins, the sassy best friend of the witch twin, along with the cuckoo one that has a potion shop. There's the aunt that took the babies at a thing I'm about to explain. The boy interest who has a dark secret. The other boy interest that we saw basically helping one of the twins have sex in the kitchen.
Say what now, what now?
And others. So, like any sort of pilot, we don't know the characters that well. We just have to get to know them now, is what I'm trying to say. And that's the only thing I can say, since I'm not trying to sound negative. I'm just trying to sound just straightforward. We don't really know these characters. We just know their names. Which is what I would love to say if I could remember all the fucking names, and I'm failing right now as a reviewer. So the entire series kicks off way back in the day for this timeline, where newborn babies are born. Does that sentence make any sense? As this lady has to give up one of her kids to this witch coven, or witch council, whatever you guys want to say about it. And at the same exact time, there's this whole itty bitty wackiness saying that one of them is evil. Little bit of a exaggeration, but what do I know about how babies are born? Where during this entire thing where they're trying to execute a baby, infanticide? Whatever. This leads into a nicely choreographed fight scene for Sims standards, because honestly, Sims have some wackiness for fighting choreography, which then just leads to the aunt, I assume. I want to say the aunt murdering two witches and then having the so-called evil child being raised to appear to be mortal. Meaning that, unlike her sister who knew about her witch heritage, the other one that was deemed the evil one was therefore raised to appear as if she was normal. I see no drawback whatsoever in this plan. So, now that she's raised to be an adult, trying to go to university and do all this sort of stuff, what do we do now except have one of them go to college? But didn't I say something about the other one about to have sex in the kitchen?
No, baby, come here. I think I could change your mind.
Oh, you can?
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
Right. So, now that the mortal one is going to school, she meets this one guy who apparently has an accent that's like butter. Before she gets cock-blocked, or clam-jammed, by one of her twin sister's friends, which she does not know about. So remember soap opera rules, damn it. So, now thoroughly confused, best friend goes to other best friend, and best friend decide to find out where which twin is. Only to find out that the witch twin is showing up late for work because
Please think of
reasons. And now they're just trying to figure out what is the deal with the so-called copycat, which we know as the evil one. And finally, after stalking for a bit, they realize they're twins! Although throughout the rest of the episode they keep saying how they look alike, but at the same time, do they? I mean, they have similar-ish features, but I wouldn't say they're like identical twins. Or maybe I'm just weird like that. Nah, whatever. So, plot thread revealed. It's mostly thanks to the aunt, because, of course, it was going to be the aunt. They try to explain the one thing to the one male love interest that didn't get it on in the kitchen. He got blue-balled so bad. And so now that that whole menagerie of weirdness is cleared up, the twins decide to try to get together and talk and maybe do some magic together. It's only a strong maybe. Strong maybe. And now it's just gonna be a sisterly bond in their own short mane coven with a badass one that's got a faux hawk. And the somewhat flighty one that seems to have a crazy demeanor. I wish I could remember all these names, but damn it, it's like super early in the morning for me. Still, after the credits roll, we do have to sit back and watch as this entire series decides to get a little bit more darker. I've never thought about using a Matrix clip that prolific in a long time, but damn it, that's the best way to describe this. Anyway, that was the pilot for Witch Hunt.
Just give me roses while I'm still alive.
My ultimate thoughts, though, on this series are not really high or low. They're just sort of in a quagmire state. I don't know what to make of what the series is going to be, because a pilot of this magnitude, it could go into any sort of degrees. It could go into a high raising bar that will reshape what we do about wizardry for The Sims. It could be a low standing point that just makes you sort of cringe. I don't know. But it sort of gives me flashbacks to the original CW series that they tried an adaptation for a British TV show called The Secret Circle, which is also based off some novels, but I'm not going to get into that because that sounds like something I would do for Marauders Reviews, where the entirety kicked off so strongly. It had a great storyline, it had a great basis, but I don't want it to be like Secret Circle, where at the halfway mark, when they knew what they had was good, they decided to rush plot threads, which led to cancellation. That's one thing I'm always worried about for series, and I don't want this to be like it, because I want to form an actual opinion now. I want to form something that is coherently based and solid, because it's not every day I find a series that actually is interesting, can get my attention, and just get me hooked to where I want to get thoroughly invested. That's a very hard thing, especially nowadays, because since I'm getting more cynical and sardonic, a lot of things aren't really that gravitating towards my personal taste unless they're either older or obscure or made by Bong Joon-ho. Anywho, that is all for this episode, but next time I'm going to be focusing on, I don't know yet. It's going to be a surprise even to me. Outro, where you at, dog?
Boy, you crazy!